Alright guys, so real easy. This is all our prep right here. I took one onion, I took a sweet onion. What I did was I chopped it in half. That's all I'm doing. Not only did I chop it in half, I cut it into slices. So they're not really that uniform, but this is basically what you're gonna get. Alright, I took one pepper, one green pepper. I just made these long strips. That's exactly how I want it. Alright, and as you can see, got a couple sweet links, Italian sweet sausage. So, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be putting the sausages on the grill. We're going to let them cook probably about maybe halfway through. We're going to take these sausages off. Then after that, we're going to bring them back inside. We're going to cut them up. And we're going to add them to the pepper and onion. The pepper and onion we're going to be cooking in a pan on the grill. And it's going to come together really nicely once we add the sausage. We're going to add a little sauce and we're going to be ready to go. Alright guys, we're going to check on the sausage. Alright, so you see this? This is how we want the sausage to go. We want it indirect. And you put the cold right in the middle, that's fine. But you want indirect because you want it to cook. Perfect. Alright, so what we're going to do is in a couple minutes, we're going to start rotating these sausages. And we're going to bring out the sausage, we're going to bring out the onions and peppers and throw them on. Alright guys, so about a minute ago I just put the peppers and onions on. So, alright, let's get a nice look over here, see what everything looks like. So the sausages, what you're going to do is you're just going to keep rotating them. Just keep rotating them. Alright, now you're going to want to stay on top of these peppers and onions. I have olive oil in there, in the pan. But you want to stay on top of them. So every once in a while, it's not ready yet, but every once in a while you just want to come over, kind of move it with your spatula, you know. The same way you would do stovetop. So we're going to let all this go for a little while longer before we start messing with the onions and peppers. The sausages look like they got a little while longer to go before we could cut them. So we'll be back. Alright guys, so it's been a little while, like 5 minutes passed by. What we want to do is we want to make sure our onions and peppers are not sticking. We want to make sure they're cooking properly, evenly. We're just going to mix that around. Those are coming along good. I'm happy about those. Alright. So on the top the sausage is done. What you're going to do is you're going to take it, cut it, look in it. I don't see any more pink. So I'm going to take them off. That's it. We're going to bring these inside. We're going to cut them up. Once these onions and peppers are about ready, we're going to bring them back outside. We're going to add everything together. And that's it. We're back. Our peppers and onions look great. They look really good. They're ready to go. I cut the sausage up. And this is how I did it. I cut in pieces like this. You know, people do it all different ways. Some people cut it long ways and quarter them and whatever have you. Hey, this is how I do it. This is how I like it. Try it out. At this point, All I'm doing is mixing it in a little bit. The natural sweetness from the onions really help with the flavors. It brings everything together, the onions and peppers. That's it. There we go. As you could see, our sausage is fully cooked. Got onions and peppers just the way I like them. All I'm going to do is start adding a little sauce. That's it, little sauce. Just going to mix it in. Now, one thing I didn't mention before, when I put the onions and peppers on, I added a teaspoon, maybe about 3/4 of a teaspoon of Italian seasoning. Alright, you can see right now, everything has a nice little coat on it. Now at this point forward, it's up to you how much sauce you actually want on it. I'm going to go a little bit more. And I could tell you that's probably going to be all the sauce I put on it. If you want to make it saucier, by all means, go ahead. Alright. That looks good. That looks really good. Alright, so all I'm going to do is I'm going to cover it. I'm going to let this go for a couple minutes longer. That's it. Bring it inside and get ready to eat.